All right.
14 minutes later. Uh-oh. Are you not allowed to poop in the house? Wait, what's happening?
I told you I don't commit to women who take their phones into the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
I just forgot this one time, okay?
Okay.
So, are we good then?
Yep, I called you an Uber.
This is so petty.
Call it what you want, but this is how I move, and you've known this from the start.
Ladies, don't pretend you've never texted an ex in the bathroom.
Or swiped for sausage on Tinder while in the shower.
Or God knows what else you don't want your man to find out about.
Hold up. Are these original videos still online somewhere? Oh my god. Hold up. Can I find these somewhere?
Hey, Kim wants to go to a concert tonight.
Cool.
Can I go?
What are you asking me for? I'm not your father.
Well, you said you don't commit to women who go to concerts.
Indeed, I did.
So what happens from here?
Well, you can either choose to go to the concert or stay in a relationship with me.
Let's keep going.
No shot. This can't be real. Open the car door for her. Ladies first for now. No shot. Abba and Preach set him up. There's no way these are real videos. This has to be some advanced. It's going to be like a deep fake AI video advertisement at the end. We're watching deep fake, guys, right now. This isn't real. There's just no way. This just is not real. It's not real.
Open the car door for the lady for the date. That's good. Oh, ladies first for now. Obviously, once you get married, tell that whore to open up all the doors for you. But at the beginning, you do ladies first.
Reservation for Donovan Sharp. How do you pronounce your name, by the way?
Convo / light flirting with the hostess in front of your girlfriend.
Adalia?
Yes. I was flirting?
How do you pronounce your name, Adelia? Yes, better.
Walk in front of your woman. Do not let her walk ahead of you.
Can't figure it out. It was recent.
Guys, make sure you walk in front of your woman. Do not let her walk in front of you, because the man comes first, and if she behind you, she can see if you got cakes or not. Pause.
What you just said made no sense.
Huh? What I just say? Pause.
You
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. Sus.
The only place I've been with my girl I walk first is places I don't know.
Fair.
Like, let's say I go, we're not in the country. Let's say we go to
Cuba.
Go to Cuba, right?
You're just protecting.
It's just that.
Yeah,
it's
I
just,
got it.
It's just old school way of doing things.
Yeah,
but
if a bullet comes flying, you dying.
it was just fine.
Yeah. Respect
I
that.
mean, somebody come with the knife, I'm like,
It's your job.
and I could do the whole thing when I die in her arms, you know?
Yeah.
Die like a real man.
Yeah, there she go.
Stupid.
You know what makes you die like a real man?
What?
If you got a mustache. All you hairless motherfuckers in your late 20s can't grow a beard? Fucking dweeb.
Wow.
I can't grow a beard.
This guy.
I'm not supposed to let them know that.
I can't grow a
You're
beard.
supposed to say this is a choice, you brave man. You brave man.
Choice.
Avant-garde. Yeah, you got beard, I got patches.
Shit.
There's some little Asian kid who needs hair. I send it to them.
Send it to me.
Okay, so she is going to do for appetizer. She's going to go with the wood-grilled corn, aged cheddar, spiced bacon. For dinner, she's going to go with.
She never even looks in the waiter's direction. Hashtag well-trained woman. This is not real, bro. This can't be. This is psyop.
The field green salad and the wood grilled Maine lobster tail. I am going to go with the lobster bisque for appetizer, and then I'm going to go with the lamb loin, cone crusted lamb loin. Medium.
Hashtag well-trained women that can still end up cheating on you. Stop.
You're doing a lot. And if I'm the waiter, I'm like, what's wrong with this one? Her eyes glued to the floor. She held hostage. So your girl can't make contact with the waiter. Why? Hold on. Why? I just want to hear why. Oh, because it's disrespectful. I'm the man. She should only be looking at me. Let me ask you, when your girl goes to work, does she look people in the eyes or does she never make eye contact?
Not my woman.
Does she see a male customer and then avert her gaze? Like, what are we talking about? Are guys so insecure now Okay? And I mean it. You have to be deeply terrified of being hurt by somebody to think that her making eye contact with somebody at a service job is an issue.
You can tell Abba is a cucked person just by saying this. He lets his women look at other men. Can anybody else say cuck-a-doodle-doo?
And you think that's a sign of well-trained? Dude, I think you just need some therapy. I think you need to do some healing. Because I've seen some videos of past traumas you had, and it sounds like you're still living with them.
Sees another man and immediately diverts her eyes away from him. No shot. This can't be real. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. It's like when the guy tells Aragorn that Frodo is dead in the whatever the fucking Return of the Jedi, the last fucking Lord of the Rings movie. And Aragorn is like, I won't believe it. I can't believe that these videos are real. There's just no shot. There's no shot. It can't be the case that this is a real video.
Yeah,
It's a fraud. He's not even acting like that with his girl.
I think
He doesn't even act like that. They're setting up this shit and they're in it together, and that's it. He said, you know what? That's how we're gonna bamboozle a whole bunch of people. Are you in or not? You're gonna play a role. Maybe that's the role playing game that they do, like in the bedroom, and that extends to, you know what? Let's make some money with that, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna play that. I'm that kind of guy, but I'm not. But that's a con. That's a con. That's not real. That's not how he really acts. He's not really like that with his girl, and it's just really just to get you guys. And I don't even know if it works or whatever, but no, that's not it. The acting is so bad. It's not real shit. It's not real. It's scripted. It's so bad. It's so bad. If you really, that's entertaining, but that's not it. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. If you really think that that's really how life works, god damn, my guy. Well, you're sad too. That's not how life works. That's not how any of this works.
so. Now we're gonna hear an origin story from Donovan himself at 32.
I'm gonna give you guys the Reader's Digest version. I started paralegal school when I was 31 years old, and there's this hot 19-year-old in my class. We took a shine to each other immediately, right? It was a great relationship. We spent every day together, blah, 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 blah. Red flag number one that I didn't even think about. One day, I had a headache in class. She says, what's wrong? I said, well, I've got a headache. She's like, all right. Reaches into her purse, and she gives me this big white pill. I'm like, what is that? She says, it's Vicodin. What's a 19-year-old doing with a bag full of Vicodin, right?
He's got to be 17. How old is he in this video? Maybe, okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. If he's like 16, 17, 18 or something, then maybe then he doesn't know. Maybe. Am I retarded? My grandma grew up taking like a lot of drugs and shit, so I knew what a Vicodin pill looked like. All right, like, he said 31, 32? No. That's how old he is in this video. No, hold on.
Red flag number two.
No. He's got to be 31, 32 in this video. Hold on.
Blah, blah, blah.
I have to go back. No. No shot.
And there's this hot 19-year-old in my class. I'm gonna give you guys the Reader's Digest version. I started paralegal school when I was 31 years old, and there's this hot 19-year-old in my class. We took a shine to each other immediately, right? It was a great relationship. We spent every day together, blah, 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 blah. Red flag number one that I didn't even think about. One day, I had a...
How are you 31 years old and somebody offering you a fucking Vicodin for a headache? It doesn't immediately set you off. What the fuck is happening?
headache in class. She says, what's wrong? I said, well, I've got a headache. She's like, all right. Reaches into her purse and she gives me this big white pill. I'm like, what is that? She says, it's Vicodin. What's a 19-year-old doing with a bag full of Vicodin?
Yeah,
right?
good question.
Red flag number two, she had homemade tattoo on her wrist. Stay with me. Red flag number three, she had a 6-year-old. She was 19 years old who had a 6-year-old, which means what class? She had her child at 13, which means she was having at 12. It gets even better. The baby daddy was in prison at the time we were dating.
Oh.
Statutory EPAR. Here's the reason why they didn't throw the book at him with Jessica's Law. It's because she testified to the jury that she seduced him, and the jury actually bought it.
Cap.
Which part?
Cap.
Which part?
All the part. All the parts. The whole thing.
You don't think it's real?
All cap.
Why?
Caps. It's all caps. That's cap.
Why do you don't believe it's real?
A jury's not gonna believe. No.
In America, I've seen worse.
She left her account open on my computer on Facebook. I scrolled through, saw all kinds of stuff, drove to her place. I said, I want you to be honest with me. Have you cheated on me? I wanted her to lie to me. And I wanted her to lie to me so I could just keep up the delusion. She said, honestly, yes. That is the worst emotional pain I've ever felt in my life. To this day, I never will. Dude, I went to her bathroom, I puked, ripped off the necklace.
It's so much worse than I thought. These guys' lives are so much worse than I thought. Wait, this girl's 19 and he's 31 and he's getting emotionally... What is happening here?
She's blowing me up at work all day long. I'm sorry. I can't pick up the phone. So finally, I picked up the phone. She's like, hey, I'm sorry, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, da-da-da-da. She's like, look, I want to come to your place. I have a birthday surprise for you. So she comes over, she has like this little cupcake, and she bought me a watch that she knew I was looking at. Then she turns around and lifts...
Hold on. Cap, stop. Cap alert, cap alert, cap alert. Okay. Now, I don't know who's more out of touch, me or my average user. Vicodin recreational use is common in the United States. I've seen a lot of people abuse a lot of drugs. I don't think I've ever seen somebody pull out a Vicodin before. I don't know if Vicodin is common. I'm sure there are people that abuse it, but I don't know if Vicodin abuse is common in the United States. I've seen people abuse Xanax. I've seen people with Oxy. I've seen a lot of cocaine. Vicodin is common? I've seen Oxy before. I don't know if I've ever seen Vicodin. That's wild. I'm not saying it's impossible, but... And also, we might hang out with different types of Destiny. Vicodin is over the counter? Wait, is it? No? Wait, how the Vicodin is... Isn't that a Schedule 2 prescription? Wait. No, okay. Isn't this a Schedule 2 drug? Hold on. DEA, Schedule... It's Schedule 2. Yeah, no, this is not over the counter. Wait, okay, hold on. I can't tell if my chat is fucking with me or not. Okay, stop. All of you need to stop, okay? He makes like 3 of these a day? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God, 1 second. All right.
Lifts up her shirt. There was my name tattooed on the small of her back. Dude, my hand to the man. So I was back in her clutches. Things went it was all downhill.
And he got back together
this story
with her?
gets so much worse.
How old were you?
I was 31. I was 31 years old. Yeah.
Hold up. I believe this is real.
Okay. I don't want to be mean, but this guy was on his stream shouting to his audience, who do you think people would rather be? You, Destiny, or me?
Question number 4. Question number 4 to all you loser fans of Destiny. Is this really the guy you look to as something to aspire to? Would you want your life to look more like his or more like mine?
I don't know how could you be so confident to make that comparison, right? Not only am I winning on like every shallow metric, but like I feel like I come across as having a reasonable amount of fun all the time. I get to play video games all the time, play Factorio, travel the world, get to scream and shout at crazy people all over the internet. I feel like I have a pretty fun life. Now, that's not to say I have the perfect life, and that's not to say that there aren't people that have better lives than me, but bro, you think you up here in like Mount Red Pill with like 20 pictures of yourself back on the wall with I don't know, dude. That's just a really funny, well, I don't know why you would so confidently assert that.
Let's do a comparison. Well, listen, now he's smarter than I am, number 1.
He's probably got more money than I do, and his wife is much younger and much hotter than my girlfriend.
This is so fucking weird. Why would you do a fucking pinup? Melly Mel.
Than that. I'll concede all of that. Those are things about his life.
You know what's weird about this whole thing?
Why are you looking at people's wives, my guy?
Why?
Well, let's see. I was a successful millionaire at the same age that you were getting scammed by 19-year-olds. What is the comparison, bro? We're not even in different leagues. We don't exist in the same universe. What is this guy's lore?
At 31 years of age, you got played by 19.
A 19-year-old who pulled out a Vicodin when you had a headache? I don't think the story's real, actually. Actually, scratch everything I just said. I don't even think the story is real. I don't think this really happened. This is just insane to me. What is happening? People are saying $3 to $9. Oh, that's cheaper than I thought. I still don't know if you'd give it to somebody, though.
Good Lord. This is really pathetic.
She continued cheating on me, right? So I'm always trying to catch her. I lost my
Pete Destiny, people share drugs all the time, trust me. My only frame of reference is ADHD medication. So I don't do much on this side of like prescription drugs. I thought that the reason why people were usually unwilling to share drugs like this that they abuse is because it's pretty hard to get more. Even if it's cheap with insurance, you only get so many in a lot of time period. If you start giving them out to people, you're f***ed. Like, I think maybe it is possible, maybe it's wrong, but I thought it's hard to go to a doctor and be like, hey, can I get an advance on my Adderall prescription? I kind of used all of them 2 weeks early. Can I get more? I thought doctors generally like, no, I'm not fucking giving you more. You might lose your prescription if you're coming to me 2, 3, 4 weeks early telling me that you need a refill on your prescription that early, I thought. But
job. I lost the place that I was at. The car that I had was paid for because I paid cash for it. It broke down. I didn't have a job, so I couldn't get it fixed. I'm evicted. I ended up having to live with a couple of her drug addict friends in a quasi crack house. And I kept trying to get back with her. September 16th.
What?
Baby daddy gets out of prison. Okay? Baby daddy gets out of prison.
Oh no.
I called her up on September 15th. I said, you know what? I can't do it. I think you still love Ben. I can't do it anymore. Dude, she cried her eyes out. Hung up the phone. I stayed up all night long. I couldn't sleep. So I called her up. I called her up the next day. I was like, hey, meet me at this gas station. Then I called up my brother and I borrowed $800. He gave me $800. I went to the jewelry store. I bought her a ring, proposed to her. I proposed. Listen, I'm telling you.
What? Is this really happening?
This guy was a cornball at 18 when he frauded his father. He was a cornball at 31 as a career criminal who was borrowing money from his family to buy a ring for a crackhead 19-year-old. And he's a cornball in his 40s when he's lying about his girl being a single mom, even though he said he would never date a girl like that. This guy just stays being a cornball. Now, I don't like to judge people for their past, but when your past looks like your present, boo-boo. I mean, bruv, she's 19. It's not that special. She's an attract. It's not that special. The only reason you think it is because you're a loser. That's it. And it's okay. But when you're getting on these platforms and trying to educate men like you top dog, but then we just have to look at your history and find out, oh, you bottom bitch.
Telling you, listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. I swear to God. People wonder why I speak with such conviction
Oh, is that
about
Pearl?
these things. Dude,
I just realized.
Look, it gets worse. It gets worse. So she says yes, right? So now, all of her friends are like, oh, she's getting engaged. Well, eventually she started fucking the baby daddy behind my back. Of course. So we were in this love triangle. Anytime she was pissed off at me, she'd go and fuck him. Anytime she was pissed off at him, she would come and So finally on Thanksgiving, this girl calls me up and tells me that she was now engaged to be married to Ben, right? I'm crushed, I'm heartbroken, I'm crestfallen. During the summer, she lost an exorbitant, she was already a small girl. Yeah. She lost an exorbitant amount of weight. I found out that she was shooting heroin all summer long.
Is that really that surprising though? After everything? The girl abusing Vicodin at age 19 is also now starting to shoot heroin? Is that really that surprising?
Okay. All right, you win, bro. I can see. I can see. You were right. My bad. Apologies. Let's keep listening to this.
But it gets worse. Go on.
So anyway, she got arrested for possession. The people I was staying with had called the cops and ratted her out. So now she's in jail, right? And of course, I have to save my fair maiden. I called up an old roommate and borrowed $1,350 to bail her out. She gets out. I love you. Then goes right back to bed. This is why people always wonder why I'm so passionate and I'm so sure. I have seen
His life is literally a who hurt you, baby. Who hurt you? That's his life. That is his actual story, is who hurt you.
the worst. I've been in the worst of the worst situations. It is the worst situation I have ever been in.
Cap. That's my version, and that's it.
Yeah, man. This guy's a big fraudster, and if he's not frauding, then he's a giant simp loser who basically took money from everywhere around him to finance.
I saw the worst of the worst. It was all your decisions. That's why you saw the worst of the worst. It was all you. Fuck you mean?
I mean, listen, I've taken some big L's. I've shared the stories here, but I was 19, 18. At 31, you were getting lost in the sauce over 19-year-olds?
31, bruv.
Good Lord. Well, hey, man, listen. I ain't got much commentary for this one. This guy's just a big dweeb. And every time I watch videos, I'm just like, this is the person you guys are taking cues from? This is the kind of relationship y'all want to emulate? Okay. You have to ask yourself, if he's one of the only or the few people spreading the truth, quote unquote, why is it that he can't apply any of that to his life to lead something that seems quite desirable?
Damn.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know.
Anything else you want to say?
Oh, absolutely not.
Hold on. People linked. Apparently, he's got these, like, videos. Oh, my God. We might have just found a treasure trove. I'll be back 1 second. Oh, my God.
Known who Abba and Preach were had that not gone down with those guys. But let me explain one other thing to you. Abba and Preach, before you start like mouthing off with bullshit like that, especially with people that I know, and again, I'm not defending Donovan. That's his house. He can go do you want it? Oh, he's defending him. Go talk to Donovan. That's on him. Did he do it? Well, yeah, clearly. He's talked to it. He's talked about it. He's right. He took the hit for it way back when Anthony came at him back in 2020. That Abba and Preach clearly didn't know anything about because they wouldn't have come up with this lame contrived video. And they even admit in the video that they got the information from Anthony. Could it be because he's paying you to do these attack piece videos? I can't wait for the one on me with old.
Wait, is he accusing Abba and Preach of getting paid to do hit pieces? Can we see the evidence, Chief?
Data. Hey, Rollo, he tried to dox 50 men. No, I didn't. And you know what's funny is the guys who were all at the cigar bar, they all tell you to go fuck off now. None of them want to work. And with the exception of Tanner Guzzi, every last person that was on there, know you're a fraud and know you're full of shit. You know who was talking to the reporter from the New York Times? Jack Murphy. That's who was there. None of those guys want to hang out. Who's left, man? Who's left? Tell me who's left. I can't. Please do it again. I would love to recover this because you do that. I'll be happy to release all of the screen caps I have of you cyber stalking my daughter. Please, I'm begging you.
Why would you not just release those? This is the biggest cap in the world. This guy's on some gang stalking shit.
Yeah, right here on the fucking chin. Do it. Do it now. I'm begging you. Abba and Preach, you are treading on thin ice, my friend. Because when Donovan does his response video to you, you can expect that he's going to quote or he's going to bring up the video of you and your milking video with Shan Booty. You got no play, dude. Beware of who you come at in this sphere. Beware. And it's not, and you better be clean. You better have a fucking clean nose before you do that. Because I know damn well you took money. I know damn well why. There's no earthly reason for you to actually just out of the blue do a hit piece on Donovan Sharp. There's no reason. And not even you can't even explain that away. Well, we wanted to get clicks. No, you didn't. No, you did. There's way better topics you could do that with new things. We know you're full of shit. You're hacks. You always have been hacks. You always will be hacks. You're on the take. You're shills. You're shills for a guy who's a pathological liar too. And meanwhile, well, there's always that Shan Booty milking video that Donovan can use, and expect him to use that, because if that's the case, I don't give a flying what you have to say about anybody at that point. That's like, why don't you get Jack Murphy to come on and do a hit piece? Right. I mean, what's the first thing people would say about that? Hey, Rollo, I think the red pill will go mainstream with positive connotations due to the Lindy effect, along with the 100th monkey effect. I do know what you're talking about. Let's see. No, I'm not going to. Black Mountain, I'm kind of retiring that one. I kind of want to do some new stuff at the end. I might actually do some, not today, but I want to do some. Big Mo, by the way, big.
What does he want to do?
Are we on a first name basis? Big Mo, if you want to have an outro song, please just send it to me. I'll use it as an outro at some point. And I'm not there yet, so guys, don't. That's not exit talk. I'll easily defend Donovan. How can a man be a crook when his work actually saves lives more than what his hater?
Something bad.
Why the dating market is... Okay, hold on. I don't care about that. I care about this.
I'm off to work. How do I look?
Looking good, hot stuff.
And how do I smell?
Like an oasis of feminine effervescence.
You like my hair?
As always.
Thanks, honey. You always make me feel like $1,000,000.
That's my girl.
Hey, I'm home.
What the is going on here?
Is that better?
What you just witnessed was the sloppy work seconds, and here's how it works.
Your woman gets all showered and dressed up for work.
Her hair's done.
Her makeup's on point.
She smells like a rose garden or feminine effervescence.
Her lipstick is perfect.
And she's wearing heels to flatter her backside.
She looks and smells great all day long at work.
Until she comes back to you from work.
Her hair is in a sloppy ponytail.
Her makeup is all smudged or taken off.
She smells like a mix between her sweat and her deodorant.
Her lipstick has completely worn off.
From what, we can only speculate.
And she's either wearing flip-flops or tennis shoes.
So your woman looks and smells her best for her boss and her coworkers.
But as soon as she gets home, she looks like she rolled out of bed.
And then, to make matters even worse,
she only showers before work, but never after she gets home.
Guys, ask yourselves this.
Does your woman look her best for you?
Or for her boss and or coworkers?
If the answer is the latter,
and you, my friend, are getting sloppy work seconds.
Hey, how was your day at work today?
It was okay.
Just okay?
Well, Kevin was being extra today.
Oh, you mean the guy from the sales department you can't stand?
Yeah, he's been super annoying lately.
Man, that sucks.
That's not even the half of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're making me work with him on this project.
Damn.
I know, I can't stand him.
I wonder why he's such an a-hole all the time.
I don't know, but he has this douchebag haircut now. You should see it.
A douchebag haircut?
Yeah, it's like long and wavy on the top and like really short on the sides.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Plus, he gave his beard a name.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he named it Keith.
Wow.
So when he comes into work, he announces, Kevin and Keith are here.
Ay, ay, ay.
I seriously hope they don't pair us together at the work conference next month.
Well, if they do, at least I know nothing will happen between you two. Hey, how was your day at work today?
It was okay. It was okay.
Just okay?
Well, Kevin was being extra today. Well, Kevin was being extra today.
Oh, you mean the guy from the sales department you can't stand?
Yeah, he's been super annoying lately. Yeah, he's been super annoying lately.
Man, that sucks.
That's not even the half of it. That's not even the half of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're making me work with him on this project. Yeah, they're making me work with him on this project.
Damn.
I know, I can't stand him. I know, I can't stand him.
I wonder why he's such an a-hole all the time.
I don't know, but he has this douchebag haircut now. You should see it. I don't know, but he has this douchebag haircut now. You should see
I think he's into cuckoldry. I think, and that's fine. I think that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think it comes out. I think this is what he's into. And then he acts out his fantasy in front of everybody.
So, we are finally getting busy after 8 years of dating.
Yep.
Well, I was wondering if we could...
Wondering if we could what?
You know, spice things up a bit?
How?
I don't know, maybe go downtown?
I don't like doing that.
I know, but in good relationships, you gotta keep it fresh, right?
Look, I've done things that I'm not proud of, but I'm not that person anymore.
But giving head doesn't make you...
You need to respect my boundaries.
Okay.
I will not engage in being degraded in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm hanging out with Veronica tonight.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Her mom's been diagnosed with AIDS, brain cancer, and COVID.
Wow.
Plus her boyfriend dumped her and her dog died.
Oh my goodness, she needs your support right now.
She had to go give another guy a head, I bet. Oh my god.
Yo, this is Trey.
Hey, you.
Yeah, what you want?
I can come over tonight.
Huh?
You asked me to come over tonight, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, come through.
Okay.
But you're gonna swallow these kids.
Of course, baby.
And I'm coming through that back door.
You can do whatever you want, baby.
I bet.
Oh, by the way, my car broke down. Can you borrow your mom's car and pick me up?
Never believe a woman who tells you, I'm not that person anymore.
Because what she means is that I'm not that person with you.
A girl will do anything in the bedroom for a guy she really likes.
And if she's not smoking your sausage...
Then she is definitely smoking someone else's.
Wait, actually, I want to segue this. Nobody cares. But I want to segue this into two really important pieces of advice, okay? These are rules to live and die by, okay? Wait, I need an alarm for like, this is when I'm saying some real shit that there's no room for debate on, okay? This is just take it, absorb it, learn it, and if you don't agree now, come back in 10 years and you'll have learned that what I'm saying is true, okay? Rule number one, okay? Rule number one, do not ask questions that you do not want the answer to, okay? Full fucking stop. Don't ask a question if you don't want the answer to it. That might mean if you found the perfect girl or guy and you like them and everything's cool and everything's blah, 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 don't ask some dumb shit like, how many people have you been with? If you don't want to know from your guy that you're not the first Asian girl, or if you don't want to hear from your girl that she's had some fucking BBC, don't ask. Don't fucking ask. Number one, okay? Do not ask questions you don't know the answer to. Number two, okay? This applies more to women than to men. Probably almost always going to be to women and men, okay? Number two, I don't care how smooth you are, I don't care how slick you are, and I don't care how confident your man is. I don't even think I could deal with this. I have a lot of confidence. I don't think I could deal with this. Do not ever tell your boyfriend / husband that you used to do something or did something sexually that you don't do anymore. Don't ever do that. It is one of the most autistic things you could ever do. And the only thing that your guy will be thinking of is, why did she do that for that guy but not for me? Don't ever do that. What a stupid fucking thing to say ever. And guys, don't ask about it. Again, back to rule number one. If she says something, or don't ask a question that you don't want the answer to. So if a girl's like, I'm not into anal or whatever, right? Okay, fine. Don't ever ask her, have you ever done anal before? Well, you don't want the answer to that. You don't want, just assume she hasn't and live life blissfully. Because if she says some shit like, yeah, I used to try it in the past, but my ex-boyfriend ripped my asshole fucking wide open and now I'm fucking PTSD traumatized and I bled, and when he raped me, he had a 15-inch dick and he had spikes in it and he blew my... All you're hearing is, I used to give my ass to my ex and he loved it and I loved it and I'm never giving it to you. You're never going to get with my ex. That's all you're going to hear. Don't ask the question. Don't say it, okay? Don't ask it. Don't say it, okay? Don't ask, don't tell. Don't ever ask a question that you don't want the answer to. And don't ever say you used to do something sexually with somebody or anything with somebody that you want. I guess if you want to apply it to guys, maybe for cutesy romantic shit or whatever, let's say your girl like really likes dancing and you just don't like dancing anymore. Don't ever be like, oh yeah, I used to go dancing with an ex, but like I don't like it anymore. Because all she's going to hear is, oh, you went dancing for an hour. Yeah, I guess. Don't ever say that you used to do something that your partner would like with another partner that you don't do anymore. It's just a bad idea. You're poisoning your relationship.
A lot of you guys are getting sloppy seconds and don't even know it.
Your girl gives you the peace leave, but the other holes are off limits.
This means two things.
Number one, you're not the only guy she's sleeping with.
And number two, she doesn't like you that much.
Girls give away their peace leave all the time.
So it doesn't mean anything when she gives it to you.
Why?
Because every guy she's been with has gotten the peace leave.
But only a few have gotten access to her other openings.
If your woman doesn't
Hey, are
give
you
you
planning on
access
playing
to
Hogwarts Legacy? I would love to watch that.
Probably never. That's a 2,000 viewer game if I played, no joke. I get like 9,000 viewers for the first like 10 minutes, and then it would go down because it would actually be boring as fuck to watch. In your experience, how many women are into? Bro, I don't know. The numbers feel high today. And again, it could be selection bias. If I had to guess off the top of my head, it feels like literally like 25 to 35% of women. But it might be selection bias. I might talk to more weird people than the average or whatever. But it feels like the numbers are pretty high these days. That's what it feels like. But again, different people, different things. Yeah, I don't know.
At least two entrances.
She'll bail as soon as she finds an upgrade.
I have to say peace leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
if your woman doesn't give you access to at least two entrances,
Jesus.
Come on, keep it together. Do this again. You gotta do it again.
They're having so much fun. It's so cute. He's living his like cuck fantasy. That's what this is.
I'm just gonna tell Devin we're gonna get married. I'm not gonna ask her. I'm just gonna be like, hey, we're getting married. That's all there is to it. Hang on a second. What do you think, Chester? We good? All right. All right, so here goes. Go through the laundry room. Of course, Devin sucks at laundry. Hey.
Hogwarts boring, but Factora wasn't. God,
Hey.
I wanna hate it.
Hey, we're getting married. Yeah. You look overjoyed. Wave to the people. All right, that's it. All right, that's it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You just tell her. You just tell her it is what it is. Now, here's the deal. We're getting married, but we're not getting legally married. No way I would ever get legally married. We're gonna do the private marriage thing, and I'll explain more on my live stream today at 3:30. Thanks for all the congratulations. You guys take care.
What? Because he doesn't want to get divorce scammed.